the hardest thing to do, guys, to track your numbers. It's funny, like the most simplest activities that don't require a lot of technique or a lot of really, anything advanced are some of the best. Like, for example, just keeping accountable to yourself, writing it down. What are you actually doing versus what you think you do? And when you actually have a track record of your activity, you cannot let yourself get away with making mistakes. Or if you're unsure of why you're not getting the results, you've got the objective. When we say objective, we mean like the real hard facts. You've got the hard facts of what it is you're actually doing and where, therefore, maybe the weaknesses lie. So it's a great way to tell us with clarity where you can improve and where you need to spend your time. There's an agent out there. He's been doing this since he started. He's had a couple of weeks. He's had 5,000 to 7,000 in premium, doing pretty good. Face-to-face agent, newer agent, and he's always tracked his numbers. And what we looked at his numbers where his big disconnect is the appointments he's setting. He's got like a 40 to 50% no-show rate. We're still doing pretty good. And so immediately it's like, well, if we can improve that to go from 50 to 75, then he'll probably have a commensurate increase in his production and make even more money than he's doing now. So what does that mean? Well, now we know what we need to work on, pretty much his appointment setting capabilities. So that's what we've been listening to. That's where I'm giving him some advice, and which may also lead in a suggestion to just strictly door knock, which is not a bad idea either, because he gets really good results door knocking, and some people just do better at it than others, especially if you have difficulty over the phone. So what we've done here is created a clear pathway of what we can do and focus on, and a clear set of directions on how to improve. That's very powerful. And so that's something that doing this activity tracker is really going to help you with. The other thing too, of course, is like what we're about to listen to. Joe, we're going to get to your call to start, is just simply recording yourself. It's funny, when I was doing ride-alongs back in the day when I was in the field, there's a little secret that you'll learn when you train anything at all. Like when you train or you're responsible for educating agents or educating anybody, it actually makes you better. Like if you actually care about what you're saying or what happens, it turns you into a better version of that, what you originally were, like in this case, an agent. When you have people in your car who drive around with you and watch you sell, you find that you have more discipline in actually following the scripting and practices that you teach. That makes you better. Whereas if you're on your own, nobody's really watching you. So I can just say what I want and then just, oh, I don't know, that guy was a deadbeat. That's why I didn't sell, right? But when you have somebody looking over your shoulder, it's like they may or may not join based off your performance and your capability to follow through in what you teach. And it's a powerful motivator to stay the course. Likewise, we don't all get the opportunity to ride-alongs as agents, of course, nor do we have somebody kind of critiquing us. But the best second option is to record yourself. Getting back to my original point, tracking your numbers and recording yourself, guys, is the best way to grow as fast and as quickly as possible in this business. Again, tracking your numbers and recording yourself actually selling is going to give you so much more objective, real ideas on where your weaknesses are and how to improve them, that your ability to grow and maximize your success, it's unfounded doing that versus other things. Even at some point, listening to these calls are good. They provide some objective value, but man, when you start to get some feedback on your sales, feedback on your activity, and to hear yourself do it, it's just totally ruins that ego thing that we all have to some extent. And now you got to be humble yourself and look for opportunities for improving. But it's the thing that we all need, I think. So again, I say all this because I want you all to do this, especially if you're new. You're in this process of building very important habits that the old dogs may or may not have, and they may be in a rut because of it. But especially if you're new here, the best thing you can do is start tracking your activity immediately. It's to start recording yourself immediately. It's to develop the habit force to just do this without having to sell yourself on it. Of course, I think some of the things we're going to do is going to help you sell you on it, which is going to be useful to you long term. But being able to be totally accountable to what you're doing, it's humbling, but it's such an incredible opportunity for growth. We should all do it.